Hi, welcome to the channel. My name is Robbie, and I'm a producer, engineer, and studio owner in Phoenix, Arizona. Just in the interest of time and difficulty for me to make these videos on a regular basis, I'm going to be doing these shorter ones as well. The purpose of this is to highlight the difference between the demo that the artist brought in and the final version of the song that we arrived at. Today we're going to break down a song called Naive by the artist Misoa. Misoa is a singer-songwriter, pop-style artist. The direction for this was sort of like festival pop. Lana Del Rey, Florence and the Machine, just that kind of direction. We both kind of wanted to keep the elements more organic rather than artificial. More strings, acoustics, pianos, things like that. So her demo is just acoustic, piano, and vocal. And it starts with this sort of guitar motif before the verse comes in. So let's take a listen to her demo. In terms of like permanent ideas, I don't think that was a permanent idea. And so we just kind of like use these chords as sort of the basis for what we wrote on top of it. Our version starts very differently, and it starts with a group vocal that sort of fades in.
You liked.
Cool. So let's take a listen to her verse in the demo.
I wore the dress you liked. Thought it would stop you from mending things that night. Was naive for me to think you'd see past your reflection.
Such a great verse. So here's what we did.
I wore the dress you liked. Thought it would stop you from mending things that night. Was naive for me to think you'd see past your reflection. The signs were in the air.
Just a little bit different movement in the chords. We put some passing chords in ours. The demo version is just maybe a little more straight. Let's take a listen to the pre-chorus, because the pre-chorus we did change a lot.
But since you're gone, all I think about is how I wanted love in the...
So there's that rest after Since You're Gone.
Since you're gone, all I think of...
It's such a subtle thing. Once you start getting into the song and you start adding things and rewriting choruses and adding intros and all that, song length becomes a conversation. Because if you're releasing a song like this as a single and this type of music and this type of artist, song length is really important. And I don't think we were okay with breaking 4 minutes. And so anywhere that you get an opportunity to cut out rests that don't need to be there, you really have to try to examine those moments. Those are conversations you have a lot, and so that's what we did. We sacrificed that little rest. This pre-chorus happens a couple times throughout the song. We just took out the rests in our version.
Since you're gone, all I think about is how I wanted to love.
All right, let's listen to the demo chorus.
Is how I wanted to love in the best way, with your sister and Taylor on replay. Family game night each week on Sunday. Little things that you threw away.
Little coffee house, so we had to try to steer away from that. Here's what we did. Here's our chorus.
How I wanted to love in the best way, with your sister and Taylor on replay. Family game night each week on Sunday. Little things that you threw away. Could have had
harps, strings, pianos, all that stuff is in there. So I want to play something that's kind of funny. So if you notice, I'm going to play it again, but her chorus melody was different before. Here's what her chorus melody used to be.
how I wanted to love in the best way, with your sister and Taylor on replay.
In the spirit of trying to get that like bigger epic festival pop thing, we knew that we needed a more epic sounding chorus. And so we brainstormed a lot of ideas. One day I was driving in my car and I was listening to the demo. I came up with this melody. So I'm going to play it for you. It's me singing and it's terrible, but I just want to show it to you guys. So
All I think about is
how I wanted your love in the best way, with your sister and Taylor on replay. Family game night each week on Sunday, little things that you threw away. So there it is. That's what it became.
I wanted a love in the best way, with your sister and Taylor on replay. Family game night each week on Sunday, little things that you threw away.
Alright, we made it to verse 2. And for verse 2, instead of listening all the way through, I'm just going to kind of A-B demo to final version.
You were drifting hard, thought that our pain would not tear us apart. Turns out you can't survive the war when you're both losing battles. You took me in your arms, telling me how I'll always be the one. I felt this frost-filled heart being replaced by your Mayflowers.
Pre-chorus.
Since that lie, all I think about is how I wanted your love in the worst way.
Okay, now we made it to the bridge. So one thing to pay attention to in this bridge is the vocals stay relatively the same from demo to final version. The big thing that changes is the chord progression. In their version, the chord progression is the same as the chorus before it. And so when we get to the bridge and her vocal changes, it doesn't really feel like the song changes, the emotion changes, nothing like that. So here's their bridge. And here's ours. Here's what we did. All right, so now we've made it to the outro. Let's listen to the demo.
Since we're done, all I'll think about is how I wanted to love you in her own way, like your sister and Taylor's on replay. Winning game night each week on Sunday. God, I hope she won't throw you away.
So in ours, our pre-choruses previously, we cut out that little rest. At the end of this song, the pre-chorus and chorus come back in a smaller version, and this is where we finally let that rest happen.
Since we're done, all I'll think about is how I wanted to love you in the right way, like your sister and Taylor's on replay. Winning game night each week on Sunday. God, I hope she won't throw you away.
Yeah, so that's it. I'm really proud of the production in this song. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you on the next one.